Happy holidays, people. It's New Year's here. This is my New Year's ride, 2014. Just like to wish everyone a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever it is you celebrate, happy holidays to you. I don't know all the holidays, forgive me for that, but I just don't have it on the top of my head. So, I just came from this party, and it was kind of boring to me since I was the youngest one. It's actually held at my house, so this is my escape. So pretty much before this party, me and my friends blew up some fireworks. And let me tell you something, guys. Sometimes things can get crazy, alright? You gotta watch out for those, like, situations. A certain friend of mine, all my friends will have alternate names, I guess. A friend of mine was listening to music in my car, and she had her phone plugged in and everything. And we'll call her... We'll call her Daphne for now. And then Shaggy from Scooby-Doo was in the shotgun seat of my car. Me and my friend Barnabas were blowing up some fireworks on the side of the road, right? And it's all good and fun until I see them, like, driving my car away. And Daphne's driving, right? So, I go after them. Not too bad. It's just a brisk jog. And then I go up to the driver's door, right? She's still driving forward, and I'm walking along with the car. Not walking, but, you know, jogging. And, super green gate, gold. That road back there was actually pretty blocked up, so I'm just leaving my community. I'm not just gonna drive in it. So she's driving forward, and I, like, tap on her shoulder and give her a little punch. Not hard, but just enough to let her know I'm there. But she doesn't notice. She's, like, having too much fun, kind of. And Daphne over here throws it in reverse and drives the car back. It's only like 25 feet that she's driven. So she's driving back. And I'm stuck in like this crack between the driver's door and the car. And with her backing up, my legs are dragging underneath me. And it gets caught between the door and the frame of my car and is being dragged towards the front wheel. So I start freaking out. And I'm telling her to, you know, stop, Daphne, you know, the usual help type yells. I don't know what to call that. And then Shaggy sees me and he's like, "Sir, stop." And then after a few more, like, stops, Daphne pretty much actually does stop. And I seize that moment before she starts up again to jump in the car and actually kind of give her a hug, so that she can't use her hands to manipulate the controls or steering stuff in the car. And then, pretty much she, like, looks over, and I take the keys out of the, like, ignition. And then she actually gets mad at me. She's like, "Ryan, you stopped the music." And, yeah, I did stop the music, but I had a choice between giving her ultimate power of a very heavy vehicle or keeping my legs. And let me tell you guys, I like my legs. I like them attached, actually. I don't just like them, I like them attached and functioning. And then Daphne actually gets mad and, like, walks off, and it's like drizzling, right? She walks off into the distance, and then me and my other friend, we, like, lit stuff on fire, so we're, like, putting the fires out, putting stuff back in my trunk, and we drive after her. And then my friend's one of those, like, he was crazy today. He's not usually crazy, but then he starts, like, sprinting on the side of the road, racing the car. I'm like, "Come on, man, I'm gonna win." So we tell him to get in. We pick up Daphne on the side of the road. She looks back at us, and she's like, "You guys are so dramatic," because we're about to, like, carry her into the car, put her in the trunk, because we're not gonna let her walk home in the dark in the rain. And she looks at us, says, "We're dramatic." I'm like, "You're the one who stormed off because you were angry that I stopped the music when you almost chopped my legs off." That's pretty much the ridiculous story of how things can get crazy when you're with your friends and you're given the power of fire. This is actually the street that leads to my office, guys. It's actually a pretty fun playground up here because it's just an empty lot. I'll just take you guys to see it real quick. I might just do like a figure eight or something and head back. All of this footage was actually really dark. I just added some brightness to it, and it really helps. It really does. So guys, Go video editing software, sort of, even though I don't edit that much, I have the skill of a platypus when it comes to editing videos. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened. My legs are still attached, thankfully. I was wearing my work boots, so that kind of kept my feet on the ground and not in severed, flattened pieces. And to Daphne out there, I'm not mad at you. You were laughing and you were listening to music and you weren't really like paying attention. Um, but you will have to earn music, not music privileges, but power privileges back. I will not give you the keys to any heavy machinery. Let's hit the sidewalk real quick. And yeah, because I'm such a rebel driving on the sidewalk. Yeah, so no heavy machinery for you. But, I'm not super angry or anything. I still have my limbs. Everything's all good. Um, Actually, Daphne, you're probably still angry at me because I stopped the music. Well, you know what? You're not allowed to be angry because losing limbs is so much worse than losing music. Um, but I will say this, that you have a very good taste in music, and I wish you a happy New Year's. Let me just take this turn real quick. This is one of the few areas where I can just do a straight turn like that without like having to feather the clutch or like, do any careful maneuvering. I can just kind of just lean and go through it. And if you guys look below me, I'm actually in the bike lane. And yeah, my KLR fits in the bike lanes here. Down in Florida, the bike lanes are huge, so even my panniers fit. And the responsible person actually stops. So happy New Year's, and I'll leave you with that, guys. Keep on riding, looking out for some zombies, making sure they don't attack me or anything in the dark, because this is what happens in the movies. They attack you when you stop. See you guys later.